Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Lewis here from Next Gen Framers, and this week, week 4 of the build, we are going over our subfascia, how we do our subfascia, and we'll also be showing you guys our sheathing. Sheathing's pretty basic. I mean, there's no really unique way to do it on each house. It's kind of just the same way, the fastest and the quickest we get it done, and that's kind of how we do it. But the subfascia is very unique. I'll show you guys a little more in depth on that, and then we'll get this place sheathed, and then I'll show you guys how we do our windows and our doors. We got a couple products I'd like to show you guys that a lot of people, some people I've seen in different construction jobs that I've seen them doing their builds. I've seen them using them, and I've seen a lot of people that just don't use it, and it just blows my mind the certain things that they don't use. So we'll show you guys a couple of things, how we do it, and what products that we use. That way you guys can use it, and you guys will move your guys' businesses and your guys' jobs a lot quicker, make you guys a lot more money, and help you guys out in the long run. So we'll be going over that, and then I'll show you guys. We'll get some backing done in this house, and hopefully we'll have it wrapped up by the end of the week. All depends on the weather. Right now it's like about 15 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour gusts up to there, and I mean real feel out here is like 16 degrees. It says it's like 37 degrees, but I mean it's freezing out here. But it's warming up with the sun coming out throughout the day, so it'll be nice. Good week coming up, so a lot of content coming out as well. So please, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please drop a like, share, and also comment if you guys have any questions as well, okay? But I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get right into it.
Alright, today guys, we're going to show you how we do our subfascia, cutting our tails, putting and installing our subfascia. So right here, we have, we want a 2-foot overhang. So we're going to pull from the building. For us, the truss company didn't get our tails correctly, so we have to bring it in a little bit. So our magic number for all the way around this house is going to be 21 inches from OSB. So add an inch and a half. You're going to have 23 from framing. So we went 21, made a mark. I went down there and I made a mark down there 21 inches from the building. We're going to take our chalk line here. We're going to send it on down that way. And we are going to snap a line on top of all of our tails for where we take our torpedo level. And we plumb this line down for when we want to cut it off. Good, Dom? Snap it here like that, and take our torpedo here. We're just going to level a line down like so. Take our saw. Cut it off. And we're going to do that on every single tail all the way down. Okay, so we got all of our tails cut here, and we are going to put our red snap line for our height for our subfascia, so to the top of it. So all the way around this house, we have the same pitch, a 5/12 pitch. So every single height is going to be exactly the same. And even if you don't have the same pitch, you want all of your subfascia to be exactly the same. So for us, it's 7/16 down from the top of the wall. So I pulled my line down onto our Tyvek, and now I'm just going to level it over with a 2-foot level. And then make a mark on the outside of the tail here. And then at the end of the platform, over where Dom is, he's going to do the same thing at the end of 16 feet. Dom, make sure you go to that other one out there, the last one I cut. That's, I think, we're 16. Maybe not. So we're going to bring our snap line through here, making our top of subfascia through this area. Good?
Yeah.
Dalton, let's grab one of the 16s down here.
That'll be this one here.
And then, yeah, just nail it off, making the top of your subfascia to that line. Nail it off.
All right, guys, subfascia is all done. As you guys can see, we got subfascia, and we're starting to sheet the entire house. We got the boys, they're all up there sheathing the house. So subfascia was pretty quick. It didn't take too long. As you guys saw, it was pretty easy. The house is not that big, and it was pretty straightforward. We had Will and Dom on one lift, and then Gabe and Joey on the Joe on the other lift. So, and I just operate them, lift them, moving up and down, and moving around wherever they needed to go. So it was pretty quick. Now we're moving on to the sheathing, and we'll wrap this up, get that done pretty quickly. Hopefully by the end of the day, so we can move on to windows and doors and backing on the inside. So let's get it done. All right, guys, we are finishing up sheathing the rest of the roof. The boys are over here screwing around trying to get this done. Taking them a little while though. Slowly but surely they're getting it done though. Rain's supposed to be coming in like 30 minutes.
He just said he's gonna whack it.
Guys, we can literally hear you.
Well, put your hammer on it. Come down a wish, down. Yeah, tap that back in. That might help it.
So this is what we do at the end. On the ends here, we cut it off and then we gotta move it straight.
Yeah, hit it one more time. Down a little bit more. Yeah. Good? Yeah.
All the way down, good.
Yeah. Take it over and get more sheets.
All right, guys, it is raining outside. It's not too heavy, but heavy enough where we're done. We did finish everything on the exterior, so it was perfect timing there. Finished all the roof. Now we're working inside. We got Joe. He is putting up all the truss lock screws. He's screwing those into every single one of the trusses on either side. That way we hold them down to the building. And then Gabe and Dom are over here. They're doing all the backing. So reason for backing is just to make, we put the backing anywhere on the walls that there isn't a place for drywall to adhere to. So like right here, you can see there's going to be no area for drywall to adhere to here. They can't stick it on, so you can stick it on the truss right here, but they can't stick it anywhere over here to hold it up. So it's just gonna be sitting there, not screwed in. So we put 2x4s all along here, so that way we can have somewhere for the drywallers to screw their drywall into. And we'll do that on every single wall. It's mostly on the walls going back and forth. So right here, you can see it as well. And we'll put it on all those walls all around on the inside of the house. All right, guys. So we are doing the header spacers right here. I got Thomas with me, and he's going to kind of explain how we do the header spacers for you guys. First time Thomas is here, and Edward's also here. He's going to show you how to do. So Thomas is showing you how to do the window header spacers on the exterior, and he's going to show you guys kind of what we do and how to do those. Okay.
All right, guys. So we're doing header spacers. So pretty much when we put the header in, there's always this gap up here. So we got to fill that. So when we put the drywall on, it doesn't just break when somebody hits it. So this time we want the 2x4 on the outside. So we're just going to put our soffit material behind it and just put it up there. Oh, well. So
Need some help?
yeah, hold that one. If it helps. It helps when you don't make it so tight, but at least somebody knows how to measure. All right. There we go. Grab our framing gun. Shoot it. Flush to the bottom of our header. So when we put our window in, there's nothing blocking it. Work it. And now, as you can see, it's all nice and flush right here. So when we put our drywall on, it goes on nicely. That's about it.
Guys, it's Edward here, and I'm putting in header spacers for interior doors. Right now, we got a half inch gap between the door and this outside. To make this flush, we get our soffit material that we rip to 3.5 inches, just because it's a good number, you know. And so I'm gonna put it up put it up here, grab my OSB stapler, put it up here, and just nail it in.
Hey, it's not, make sure it's flush.
I can't reach.
Here, let me.
Ow, my eye. That got in my eye.
Go ahead, nail it. Nail it, nail it.
That's how we do that.
How old are you?
I am 16 years old.
You had to think about that, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's the final day on the job, and it is absolutely freezing outside. It's 26 degrees Fahrenheit, but real feels about 16 to 20 degrees. In the background, you can see we got our energy center, the 3 stacks back there. That's the energy center we have. And you can see the smoke's not rising straight up. It's kind of just going at a slight angle or almost flat. And normally, I was talking to my dad, and he was telling me how that every time that they've been on the job and that the smoke has been flat like that, it's just been a horrible day. So not looking forward to it at all. But we gotta get these windows in. Telehandler guy, the guy picking up the telehandlers, taking him to the next job, he's coming around 10. So we gotta knock out these windows within the next couple hours, and we got to get the rest of the backing on, and then we should be done from there. Won't take too long, hopefully. I'm hoping it won't take too long, but as soon as we're done with those things, we'll be wrapping everything up, and we'll be getting out of here, getting out of the cold, because it's freezing out here. 26 degrees Fahrenheit feels like 20 degrees. It's horrible, and you got the north wind coming in too, so not fun. So let's wrap this up and get the heck out of here, guys.
So a lot of them coming across this house are at the very same height. We're going to bring a laser out to laser them all into this exact same height, since eventually this house will get lap on it. We're not putting the lap on, but once all the windows go in, they'll come into the lap siding at all the same height, where you don't get a discrepancy and it looks off to the eye. We lasered in our floor, so it would be close enough if we didn't laser it, but this is just a good way to get it to look correct. So I already lasered in the front of the house, and with this laser we can go up and down on the tripod to where I can put this laser now. It is set. That laser for the back of the house is set to the exact same height as the front of the house, so it's very easy to keep our number the same coming around. And even though we're not putting lap siding on, we'll still snap our laser lines all the way through. It makes it easier on the next guy who's going to put the lap on. He'll already have a laser line. So we'll get this going around the whole house. Stop it. Laser lines are all marked, so we're gonna snap the lines, start popping windows in. Be ready to get out of here by the end of the day.
Alrighty, guys, that wraps up this build all together. We are completely done with it. We got the windows and doors in, finished that up, and the rest of the backing. So we are ready to go. We got Dad's rolling out with all the stuff, bringing it to the next job. and we will be starting there today because we finished up here pretty quickly, so everything's done. Just gonna take you guys on a quick roundabout look on the inside. I also did have one thing I wanted to show you guys with the help of the pre-frame and just how much we had on this house. It was a 2,600 square foot house with a 1,600 square foot garage as well, and the amount of waste we have. He didn't have a dumpster. The homeowner didn't want a dumpster, so we just stuck it here, and he's just gonna burn it all in a little bit. So that's all the waste that we had on this entire house. So with the pre-frame, that's what helps it to where we have so little waste. That's how much waste we had. That's not even close to maybe a quarter of a full dumpster. So that helps the homeowners out as well. So that way he saves money. But as you can see, we got the doors and windows completely in. That's down there for the basement. But yeah, it was definitely quick job for 4 weeks. We should have had it done a lot quicker than that, but due to the fact that we had to wait on people, our lumber yard, they took forever getting everything out for us, and then we had to wait for the concrete guys. They took forever as well, not getting it to where we could start on time and move at our own pace. But all in all, we got it done in a good amount of time. So 4 weeks wasn't too bad. We weren't here, honestly, I think we were here probably for about 2 weeks in days, 2, maybe 3 weeks in actual days here. So it wasn't too bad at all. But I'll show you guys kind of the inside here, kind of a look, all cleaned up and ready for the next people to come in and finish up as well. So we're completely done. This is everything that we do on the job. And then whoever's next framing, they'll come in and they'll finish everything. Plumbers, electricians, and everybody else, they'll come in and they'll knock the rest of this out. But yeah, that's everything that we do. And we'll be getting out of here, getting to the next job. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys have any comments, questions, please let me know. But other than that, please like and share this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the next one.